Hello, everybody, and welcome to Michael Leonetti's Variety Show. What a show we got today. I got two legends, and we're going to have the time of our life. But before I go any further, my brother drives me crazy to say this. You got to subscribe, you got to like, you got to push the button, jump up, and I don't know, whatever you got to do to subscribe. That's the most important thing. Also, special thanks to my sponsor, the great Mr. Bobby Kellogg. Bob, I know you watch me every time. I love you, pal, because I got your boy on with me today. I know you called me this morning to see how he was doing, and I wish you a lot of luck on that golf. Maybe one day you and I, we can hit a couple tees. You know what I mean? But I want you to know I do cheat when I'm out there. I will tee up on the field because I ain't losing those balls. They're a lot of money if I got to hit it over. And my other sponsor is McCann. I love Las Vegas Realty. I love him, one of our finest, and also WikiLink, which is fiber optics, another sponsor. You know, and I promise, and everybody wants a sponsor, everybody wants to come on here, but you got to give me a little minute because I got a half-hour show. So before I go any further, let me introduce two dynamic, unbelievable guys. To get these guys up in the morning, you have no idea. The fantastic, the magnificent, the best of the best, Lorenzo Clark, to the right of me, the entertainment director, extraordinary comedian, and, well, he's a prodigy. He reminds you of me when I was young. Not only a great drummer, great piano player, handsome guy, great singer, owns a hotel. I don't know what else to do. The fabulous, the master of disaster, the king of steam, the count of Monte Fisto.
Wow. All right.
Mr. Ryan Ahern. Thank you, boys, for coming in, boy.
Thank you very much.
Woo, what a time what we got today. Well, we got some time. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about Ahern's. I talk about it, ladies and gentlemen, every show to let the people know what we have there.
The Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel in Las Vegas.
Yes, we're going to talk about
on Sahara, across from Sahara.
That's wonderful. We're going to talk about the restaurants. We're going to talk about what they've done. We're going to touch shows, the fabulous comedians. Now, you know, ladies and gentlemen, they got comedy shows all up and down the strip. I got to tell you something. We got the best comics in the business. It's the best. The showroom is the best. The place is the best. I love it. You know, it's like family when I'm there. Lorenzo, I want to start off with you. I want to save my buddy for the second piece. Tell me about you. Tell me about what you do, what you have done, because I personally love you. Why? Because you don't use foul language.
That's right.
You could take children to see your show.
That's right. We're pretty much the cleanest show in town. We have some of the best comedians. We call ourselves the A-Stars Comedy Show. A for Ahern, but also A because we have a lot of legends in comedy. So we have the A-Stars Comedy Show. It's the best of TV, stand-up, magic, and variety. So all those acts, jugglers, magicians, ventriloquists. We just had Willie Tyler and Lester to do with the puppet. Excuse me. Yeah. And we had, of course, Jimmy Walker, Bobby Slayton, Victoria Jackson from Saturday Night Live. So many great comedy acts coming on.
Pete Barbuti?
Pete Barbuti, the legend, Pete Barbuti. Yes, exactly.
How about Rich Little?
We had Rich Little, absolutely.
Tyrus.
Yeah, we had Tyrus from the Gutfeld Show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they say to me, Mike, they say Lorenzo Clark. They say Lorenzo Clark. You know, there's a lot of comedians, and I'm a lot older than both these guys. I mean, but he was around a few years behind me, much younger than me at that particular time, and he was doing comedy. He was on some phenomenal shows, and I have the utmost respect for him, and because I knew Don Rickles very well. I was in that era. I was with those guys, and they never were foul. They were funny. So when you come to see Lorenzo, because he opens the show. He's the greatest opening act in the world.
I'm the host there every weekend, every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. We open the room at 7 o'clock. There's like a pre-show party. You can get food, drinks in the room. Got music playing, funny videos, etc. And then at 8 o'clock, we start the show. Every week, we have a different headliner, a different feature act. And I'm the host. I'm the constant. And I do different things each week. So it's a different show each week at the Ahern Hotel for the A-Stars Comedy Show.
Well, he's the opening act for all them shows.
That's right.
Which is really good. And like I said, if you got family...
So that really makes it a triple headliner show.
Yes.
Because I've been a long-time headliner. The feature acts are usually headliners. And of course, our headliners are headliners. A lot of them are actual legends in the business. So we're really doing an amazing performance every weekend, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday night for the A-Stars Comedy Show. Check us out on Vegas.com.
And right, you got to go see him because I stay in the wings. I'm in the back watching, and this guy cracks me
Well,
the
no,
hell up.
Mike's over in the Chop House, Joel's Chop House, every Saturday and Sunday night with the Magnificent Four, and that's an amazing dinner show experience. You
Right.
get that whole supper club, the Louis Prima, Rat Pack era, with all that great music, that great Italian music. You interact with the audience. You do the whole. Oh, it's an amazing show, and you eat dinner at the same time. So
That's the best part of it.
Unbelievable.
So if you get agitated, it's my fault. You know what I'm trying to say? Before I go to my buddy next to me, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. Rick Manning, show a little clip of this fantastic, magnificent Lorenzo Clark. Show a little clip of that.
As in all things, you must make your own way through life.
Well, I look at it myself as the beginning, really, of an exploration.
Ain't that terrific, ladies and gentlemen? That's Lorenzo. We have a little applause. Open up that curtain so the people can see us. Can't hear it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. That was Lorenzo Clark, everybody. What a great. And I found out that you could take children.
Oh, you can, yes. We certainly try to cater to all audiences. Our shows are non-offensive. They're just fun and funny, and we certainly love to bring the entire family from 8 to 80. Bring them out.
Well, that's great. Lorenzo, thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a young man that I said so many times on this television show. When I'm long gone, he's got another 40 years to carry that legacy on, because I knew Liberace. I cooked for Liberace. I never performed with him, but I was very friendly with that man. And if you ever get the chance to see Ryan Ahern, it's an experience, because he is one of the most magnificent concert pianists ever. The band, well, you know, when we talk about charts, you talk of my era, swinging. He writes his arrangements. He's fantastic. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for my buddy, the master of disaster. Mr.
I got it anytime.
All right, my
Thank
buddy,
you very much.
Mr.
And one of the owners of the hotel who's hands-on. Ryan's there
Well, yeah, he's
all
there.
the time. He'll meet you, he'll greet you, and he'll sign a CD for you after the show.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of the hotel, is that we have such an outlet now to meet so many beautiful people and so many great shows. But great to be here, Mike. Thank you very much.
No, my pleasure. And and like I say, ladies and gentlemen, I spend a fortune. But people ask me all the time, Mike, you get on TV and you say the #1 podcast. Nobody reaches more people. You know why? Because I pay for it. I'm in your living room.
amazing what you
Because
get.
tomorrow we get this, and it goes to all the thousands of people, out there to let you know what we're doing at Ahern's and why you need to be there. Because people say, "Oh, Mike, I don't want to go on a strip." I had my mother's house Italian supper club. I was in Sun City. You people drove from the strip all the way up there. Now I got to tell you something. We did something thanks to him and the guys and the gang. I always say the gang at Ahern's, especially Joe Ott. I love that young man. They changed the menu. They put an Italian menu. I'll give you, for instance, they got the linguine white clam sauce. We're talking $28. We're talking
Linguine of Ongole.
right. We're talking chicken parmesan. We're talking mussels oregano, frutti di mare. They got dishes that you could afford. There's not a 5-star restaurant where you can go with your family, sit down, under $100 bill. I got to be honest with you. And have not only a show, but the most fantastic time in the world. The place is gorgeous. The place is beautiful. They spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to bring you in. So there's no excuse for you not to get in your car and get your butt down here, not only to say hello to me, but to take a look at. Tell me about the chocolate factory. I'm so excited about that.
My chocolate shop is a work of art.
Tell everybody what they got, how good that stuff is.
So at the hotel, we have all these wonderful outlets, and the Chop House being one. We have a beautiful wine bar. We have the showroom. We have our coffee shop, and then we have this new chocolate shop. And we have some of the best pastry chefs that you'll ever find on the strip. We went and found the best chocolatiers that money could buy. We brought them in, and we have this beautiful chocolate shop, fresh dipped strawberries, bonbons. What else we cooking in there? Anything. We'll dip anything in chocolate if you.
Oh yeah,
if you want.
the chocolate covered Oreos. Those were unbelievable.
Yes,
People love those.
Yeah. So the chocolate shop's fun, and you can stand there and you can watch them kind of manipulate and dip chocolate and make things while you're waiting for your dinner reservation at the Chop House or waiting to go in and see the show. So yeah, is that your favorite spot? The chocolate shop.
I
didn't even
gotta
know
tell
that.
you.
Next to the Choppy Shop is the Vita Bella Wine Bar.
Yeah.
So in between the Ahern Live showroom and Joel's Chop House, where Mike Leonetti performs with the Magnificent Four every Saturday and Sunday night, we have the Vita Bella Wine Bar. And in the Vita Bella Wine Bar on Tuesday evenings,
Yes.
we do expert close-up sleight of hand magic with some of the best magicians in the world, from Masters of Illusion, TV, Penn and Teller, Fool Us, etc.
Yeah.
And on Wednesday night, we have karaoke.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Thursday night we got swing dancing.
Yeah.
So it's all in the wine bar. You can hang out and have fun. You can go before the show, after the show, before dinner, after dinner. It's a full night of entertainment. Come check us out at the Ahern Hotel on Sahara, across from Sahara. Free parking.
Yes, you got to come. And I'm very excited to say, ladies and gentlemen, I got to mention Mr. Johnny Montello. And Johnny was the one who gave me my break many years ago in the timeshare industry. We're doing a program right now to bring the people in for the timeshare, because that's how I made my fortune. I was the guy that was on the street saying, hey, did you get your free gift? Come on over here. Let me show you what I got. So for a 90-minute presentation, you get a 3-day, 2-night, we give you, it's called the romance package. Well, he's going to call it the Sinatra package.
Nice.
Because what it is, it's going to be the dinner, it's going to be the show, the comedy. We're definitely going to, it's going to be an evening out, because my show starts at 6:30. 8:30 I'm done, but we can always fluctuate that. So when the show's over, we get you up, you have the dinner, we shoot you right over to the comedy night. Have a great time, enjoy yourself down there. We want you to spend your money and then go gamble, do whatever the hell you want to do. But we need those dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Send those dollars. We need them desperately.
Can we check the tote board?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Ahern, I got to talk about your dad.
Yes.
The
Legend.
great Don Ahern.
Great Don
Yes,
Ahern.
yes, we love Don Ahern.
Absolute legend.
Unbelievable guy, because I mentioned how you talk about thumbs on a hotel.
Yeah.
He is interested in everything that goes on in that place. I met Corkakorian years ago who owned the Desert, and he was the same way. He watched everything that happened. And another guy who I have the utmost respect for is Shane McFarland, the president of that place. Because I watched that guy many times. He always has time for you. And I said this a couple times ago. I said, I'll tell you what, why don't you go to Caesar's Palace or go to the Sahara across the street, say, I want to talk to the president of the hotel. Let me see if you can get 5 feet near these guys.
Yeah, no,
But Ahern's is, I keep saying it, I pound it in everybody's head. It's the family place. It's the place to go. It's the place to take your family, to have the weddings. Did you know that you can have parties there, weddings there, bar mitzvahs there?
Quinceañeras.
Everything you could possibly
corporate
have.
events.
Right. So when
we have service club meetings.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. It's an amazing venue, and as you said, it's a family affair. So it has a family environment. Everybody's hands on. We love our audiences, and we just appreciate you guys coming back and bringing us your business.
That's right.
And while you're at it, why don't you try a little alien tequila?
That's right. Why? Is that George's?
Yeah, that's George.
Is that George's?
George Harris has.
Is
He's
that
part of the
George?
family. He's got alien tequila.
He's supposed to come Sunday. He's coming Sunday.
Oh, good,
Yeah, so check
And I know
out
he wants
those
to-
alien tequila bottles. They look amazing. Yeah.
George, you want to sing again? Is that what you want to do?
He
you
wants
want
to sing.
sit in the show?
Mr. George Harris, for those of you
Mr.
who
George
don't know.
Harris. Yeah.
He's an amazing man. He's the curator and owner of Alien Tequila and involved in the hotel very much on a daily basis as well.
Well, I have a surprise for my viewers that are out there, because a lot of people that have not seen him perform, it's a treat, because he performs, but he travels all over the world. Concert, and I'm always blessed. He'll sneak in to watch the show, and I'll look at him, and I know he's always carrying his what do you call it, his harmonica?
Harmonica.
So I can get him up to do a little harmonica playing. But we got to extend this. We got to extend. Once things start to pop, we got to bring him up to do a little bit more, because it's great for the hotel, and he's a true legend.
It's fun.
Do me a favor, Rick Manning, give me a clip of the magnificent Mr. Ryan Ahern, please.
A bing bang, I saw the whole gang living on my living room.
Wasn't that great, ladies and gentlemen?
All right.
Yeah, I think
Ma-
September 1st, right? We're gonna Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, so I'm bringing my full PBS concert orchestra to the hotel. September 1st, Labor Day weekend, we're going to do a huge concert right down there on the main center stage.
We have a big center stage down there. We could feed.
Yeah.
We could literally seat almost 1,000 people. So
Yeah.
everybody get out there, get your tickets, come see Ryan Ahern with the full orchestra, and it's going to be an amazing show. That's September 1st at the Ahern Hotel. It's a Sunday night, Labor Day weekend.
It's going to be great.
That's going to be swinging. How much the tickets? You know what the ticket is already? You have no idea?
For you or for everybody else?
Wow,
We got different
I wanna-
prices.
We got different prices. We're making it affordable, and there's going to be dinner packages.
Oh, that we're
Et cetera,
doing
et cetera,
that.
so.
You know what we're doing this time is because we got the new center stage down in the bottom. See, a lot of people don't realize that the hotel used to be a full casino, a huge casino, when it was called the Lucky Dragon. And they ran for about 2 years. They went into bankruptcy. We came and bought it. And we didn't want to be in the gaming industry at the time. So we took out the casino. We have this huge gaming floor, which is now a fantastic event center. We have stages built everywhere. So we have this center stage, 40-foot ceilings. It's magnificent. And we're going to be on that stage. So we're going to be I'm building VIP booths down front. This is the first
an
time we've
amazing
done
experience.
this.
Yeah, this is gonna be fantastic.
It's going to look like a nightclub, I guess, with the little booths with the thing and the champagne. But we got about 8 or 10 of these VIP booths available. The rest is VIP and general seating. But the full orchestra's coming down. It's going to be a great show.
I'm excited about that. What days that fall on?
It's going to be a Sunday night, Labor Day weekend. So the next day's a holiday, Monday, Labor Day. So September 1st, Sunday.
I'm
Yeah,
playing that
and-
night.
and-
aren't I?
Yeah, you're playing that night.
I'm playing- yeah,
I'm starting right after you finish. I think is about.
Either way,
almost. The
it's
show
okay.
starts at 8.
Yeah, I'll cut it. I'll cut it sooner. No
Cut it
problem.
short.
Yeah, we'll cut it short.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
come see both of us. Yeah.
I want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, the Ahern family for making me feel like family. You understand? Because I was out. I was done. I was finished. They drugged me back in. God has a way of doing things. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And I'm so glad that they believed in what I did, because I got, listen,
Yeah.
I feel in my heart I got the best what Vegas was many, many years. You ain't going nowhere in Las Vegas to see a show like mine
Yeah.
at $15. There's a reason, because volume over justifies the gross. We want to make it affordable for you. There's a lot of great shows, don't get me wrong, they're all
Sure.
great, they're terrific. Not like what we got, because I said this and I'll say it again. If you don't like the food, you don't like the show, I will personally give you your money back. Nobody's going to open their mouth and say something like that unless you got the cojones to stand behind it. So I want to thank my friend, the magnificent entertainment director, Lorenzo Clark, and a wonderful young gentleman that will carry the legacy on for Liberace and so many great entertainers when I'm long gone. And such a pleasure. I can't thank you enough for honoring this place. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking the time to see my good friend here, Ryan Ahern. So I want you to, lady, sit down. I can see you through the camera. I'm not done yet. I want to go to commercial. When I come back, I got another special guest. Don't you move. Don't you move.
WeLink is way more affordable than our previous provider. That was one of the deciding factors in switching. It saves us hundreds of dollars a year, which I was excited about because I cover the bills, so I'm always very conscious of how much everything costs. That also includes unlimited data, so we don't have a limit to how much we can use, which is really nice. And our rate has never increased since we've had it, and we've had it almost 2 years now.
We like saving money.
It's super fast, it doesn't get bogged down, it's unlimited data, so I mean, what's not to like?
Selling and buying a home is a huge step in everybody's life. Clients want 3 things from their realtor: trust and integrity, the ability for that realtor to find them the right home, and negotiation skills to get them the right price and the right terms. You hire a full-time professional that knows the local market, understands contracts and addenda, can explain your contractual deadlines, and someone that will always answer the phone or your text. I'm Roy McCann, your real estate man.
Hi, everybody. We're back. Ain't that great? You have, like Jolson would say, you haven't seen nothing yet. Well, right next to me is a very special friend of mine, one of my best friends in the whole wide world, the great Mr. Salvatore Sandiego. I used to call him San Diego. Boy, he used to get so mad. Hi, Sal. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Mikey. How are you, my friend?
Good. You know, a lot of people don't know, and I asked him to come on the show because I wanted to speak with him. Sal's got a new program. Sal, a lot of people don't know, is a great country singer. And there's a place called the German American Club that I go all the time. Sal performs there amongst a lot of other places. But he's putting a brand new thing together, which I'm very excited about because I always knew him as, you know, playing all kinds of music, but never country. And I got to tell you, folks, when it comes to country music, there's nobody better than my buddy Sal. Sal, that's terrific, man. Tell everybody about
Thank you,
what we're
Mikey.
doing.
I tell you, I'm just so excited about this. I really am because it's been a while since I performed country music. As you know, I came into town from Nashville in the early 80s performing country music, you know, after performing in the Grand Ole Opry for 3.5 years. And I came here performing country music because every venue in town at the time when the Urban Cowboy movie came along was playing country music.
Right.
And I was doing fantastic until somebody pulled the switch in Las Vegas and said, that's it, we're done, you know?
Well, every time I wind up at the German American Club, which is going to be this Tuesday coming up, right?
The 23rd.
The 23rd.
Yes.
Man, if you like to line dance and all that kind of stuff that they do, that's a lot of fun. Because I remember being in the hospital and they said to me, Mike, what are you allergic to? And I looked at him and said, country music. You know, now I'm only teasing you.
But you didn't say from what country it was.
Well, that's true.
You
I
know,
didn't think
so,
about
yeah,
that.
of course.
But for the people that are watching me right now that have not seen or heard of Sal Sandiego, or the people that know of Sal, Rick Manning, do me a favor. Give a little clip of Sal so people could see it.
I spent some time in San Francisco. I spent the night there in the bed. After a drunk man in my jail cell, the $15 from the bed. Left in my watch and my house key. Don't want no bank that I feel. Then I thank him as I was leaving and headed out to Baker Street. Say you don't know me, you don't like me, and say you care, that's how I feel. How many of you can sit and judge me and walk the streets of Baker Street? Now, Belleville.
Unbelievable, Sal. Absolutely unbelievable.
Thank you.
Absolutely terrific. You know, I got to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you have one friend in your lifetime, you're very fortunate. If you got two, you're blessed from heaven. If you got three, guess what? You're the most fortunate person I've ever met in my entire life. Sal and I, we go out for breakfast every morning. He's a very special friend. Worked for me for 3 years. Did a great job for me, you know. And he said something to me that I'll never forget. He said, Mike, how do you want to exit? When I closed the restaurant, I said, I don't know, Sal. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I just go travel around the world. He said to me, God has not done with you yet. He says, your talent, what you have, what we have together, my kind of music, your kind of music, people still need a piece of what we got. Because what we do, Sal, makes people happy.
Yes, it does.
And we said all the time, well, what do we got left? When I say, what do we got left? Because your health is the most important thing. You know, ladies and gentlemen, Sal's father-in-law, a very special friend of mine, passed away yesterday. And Rick, would you do me a favor? Would you put a shot of him up? And he's going to be sadly missed. I know that Michelle loved her dad very, very much. I loved him very, very much. He was a tough Italian guy that didn't take no stuff from nobody. Thank you, Rick, for that, showing that. Yeah. And I wanted to show that to people because you can have all the money in the world. It don't mean nothing if you don't have your health. Health is the key. You know what I mean? So, and you got to forgive. If you have a problem, forgive the people that went against you. Listen to me when I'm telling you. I mean, there's only one person that I know with holes in his hands, and it's nobody watching me through that camera, and it's not me or you. And you know who I'm talking about. So you got to forgive, you know, and life is so damn short. Enjoy your life. Have fun. You know what I mean? Go out and have a great time, you know. And,
Yes, I know.
And that's what's important. So
Yes,
would you
it is.
agree with me on something like that?
Totally. Like I said, my father-in-law, Dennis Fantasia, he admired you so much. He enjoyed you tremendously. He was one of your biggest fans, pretty much.
No, I know he was.
I tell you.
I know he was.
I tell you, he was from very, I guess, early in his life. He was inclined to play drums. It had a little music background. And he always told me, he said, when to see your show, he said, gosh, I said, what a super talented guy that is. I said, and so humble that he called me as a friend, you know, and he thought the world of you, Mike. And a little story was, you know, that you came in one day with a beautiful white
wait a minute.
suit.
Let me
cue that in?
with you. It was a couple of weeks ago. It was his birthday. Where did we go to have dinner? We went to this steakhouse.
Bob Taylor's.
Bob Taylor's Ranch. It's been
Ranch.
there since 1863. In fact, they got 2 dead horses in the front and a cow. No one kidding you. So we went there, and he was a bunch of us.
Yes,
you know, he
yes.
was sitting down
A
having
family, yeah.
dinner, and I had this white jumpsuit because you could see how I dress. Me and Sal, the last 2 best dressed guys in Las Vegas. When we go out, they think we own the hotels, we own the restaurants. And he said to me, Mike, I love that suit. I said, you like it? I said, you got it, no problem. He said, you'd give it to me? I said, of course I'd give it to you. So, well, the next day he got sick and he wound up in a hospital, and he was there for a couple of days. So Sal came over to the house, we had breakfast. I said, Sal, give us to your father-in-law. And I said, I had these shoes, a white, beautiful pair of shoes that I ordered them. They were too small. I said, what size is your father? He says, a 10. I said, I'm a 10 and a half. I said, give the suit to him and give him the shoes. Well, anyway, Sal walked. I'll let you finish it. Go ahead, Sal.
Yes, and I went. You know, I took him to the hospital. You know, because he said, "Here, when you get out of the hospital, we're walking out of here in style." You know that. You know, and of course, he never got to wear the suit, even though he had an altar because it was a little too small for him. Whatever. You know, so he decided to get an altar. He said, "I'm going to wear the suit proudly." You know, and unfortunately, he didn't have a chance to wear that.
Right.
You know.
Well, YouTube and things that we do, like this show, it's in cyberspace. It never goes away. It stays. When you're on the internet, that stuff stays. Like if you put Michael Leonetti, I showed you some of the stuff years ago. It stays on. So maybe someday my grandchildren would want to know who their grandfather was.
Right.
And they would look up, who that is. Or your children or your grandchildren would want to know who you are. And, I'm sorry to Mr. Kellogg, I dropped your pops over there, and which is very, very important, and that's the reason why that I wanted to give your father-in-law the respect and the honor to show my viewers what a great man that he was. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, I say this all the time: it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. But you got to forgive. You got to, because if your heart's not right, you can never receive anything. People say, what do you mean by that? Your heart has to be right to receive forgiveness, love, understanding. And folks, let me tell you something. Some people's hearts are not right. They're just not right. So straighten your act out. You know what I mean? When you feel unhappy, look above a cloud. Sal, I got to tell you, I love you with all my heart. I can't thank you enough for not only be friends with me. I want to thank the Ahern family once again for being so nice to give me an opportunity to bring my show.
And what a show that is.
Yes,
oh my
thank
God,
you. I like to thank Mike DeBarry. I like to thank Steve Johnson, Father Frank Fabio from St. Vitus Church, my bass player.
The best band in Las Vegas, buddy.
And little Joey Farina. We've been together a long time. Come down to see me, ladies and gentlemen. It's fantastic. The show is great. Ahern's is a swingingest place. You don't have to, when you park, they don't charge you. You want to stay at the hotel, no resort fees. And I say this all the time, Sal. If I had Aladdin's lamp and I had one wish to make, I would not wish for caviar or what, Sal? Any special dish. I would not wish for dollars, yet in dollars I have few. I'd wish to come to the studio, here and bring my friends, to bring my word to people like you that watch me every week. And thank you, folks, for accepting me. And we try to give you a very wholesome show with no vulgarity, bring great gifts like Ryan Ahern, Lorenzo Clark. These are the big boys. I mean, to get these guys to get up in the morning is a miracle. So I want to thank you very much. Laura, I love you with all my heart. I love you so well. If I was a peanut, I wish you were the shell. We'll be back. Say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hey, forget about it.
Looking to increase your business? Are you looking to take your business or organization to the next level? Well, look no further. The Michael Leonetti Variety Show has everything you need to become a great success. Contact us now to get all the information you need to take your business to the next level.